Welcome to the 21st Annual Champions for Children celebration. To start off the evening, please give a warm welcome to the singing colonels of Magruder High School under the direction of Peter Schmidt. The students will be performing Seize the Day from the Disney musical Newsies.
Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find a way. But let us seize the day. Ba 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 da da da, ba 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 da. Ba 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 da da da, ba 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 da. Now is the time to seize the day. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 da da ba 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 da. Wrongs will be righted if we're united. Let us seize the day. Ba 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 da da, ba 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 ba ba da. Now that I'm hearing loud and clear, ba 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 da. Proud and defiant, we'll slay the giant. Judgment Day is here. Ba 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 da da da, ba 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 da, ba 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 da 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 da. Housed into Harlem, housed into Harlem. Look what's begun, look what's begun. One for all and all for one. Ba 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 da da da, ba 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 da. Ba 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 da da da, ba 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 da. Now is the time to seize the day. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 da. Nothing can break us, no one can make us quit before we're done. Before we're done. One for all and all, for one for all and all, for one for all and all, for one ba 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 da da, seize the day.
Thank you to the singing colonels of Magruder High School. Now, please welcome to the stage the president of the Montgomery County Board of Education, Ms. Carla Silvestri.
Good evening, everyone. I am so thrilled to be with you here tonight. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce my colleagues on the Board of Education. If you could please stand to be recognized. Vice President Shebra Evans. Board Member Lynn Harris. Board Member Grace Rivetta Oven. Board Member Brenda Wolf. And Board Member Julie Yang. I would also like to welcome and thank our state and county officials who are joining us here tonight, starting with our state delegate, Pam Queen. Please stand to be recognized. Council Member Marilyn Balcom. Representing Gabe Alberno's office, Siobhan Davenport. And if I have missed anyone, please stand up and wave to be recognized. Thank you, and thank you to the wonderful students of the Singing Colonels for that beautiful opening performance. Your voices and the song you graced us with, like tonight's theme, are so very inspiring. In that song, we heard the lyrics. Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Those words are so powerful and resonate with the many challenges that our students, families, and staff face. Whether it's language barriers, social emotional issues, financial or educational struggles, our school system has put programs and supports in place to help all students seize the day. And our teachers and staff implement those supports with such skill to lessen and remove those odds so that our children are successful. Thank you to all of you. Although not everyone is getting an award tonight, please know that your outstanding work makes a positive impact on each and every student every single day. We are blessed, truly blessed, to have so many wonderful people to work with our students and our families. Whether it's a bus driver, a cafeteria worker, a building service staff, or paraeducator, whether it's an administrator, a teacher, a social worker, or a parent, all of you contribute to the success and well-being of our students. I wish we had more awards to go around because all of you are winners in my book. Together, all of you make our school system one of the best in the nation. You inspire excellence. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing Montgomery County Council Member Will Jawando. Please give him a round of applause.
Good evening, everybody. This is a school-based event. You have to do better than that. Good evening, everybody. I'm Will Jawando. I'm the chair of the Education and Culture Committee. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate tonight's event, which celebrates the importance of education. Tonight, we show how we value the noble profession of teaching and the importance of a quality education. Our county is one of the best in the nation. You know, I often say we have the best school system, the best community college, the best teachers and educators, the best students, not just because mine are in the school system, but we have the best in the nation. We have a stellar public educational system. We have some of the best supports in the nation for our students with disabilities. Opportunities, dynamic, educated, high-quality, caring professionals. And tonight, we're here to celebrate all of them, as well as our community partners, which in Montgomery County are just as important as folks who work in the school system, because we have so many nonprofits that are helping. You all make our school system strong, which in turn makes our young people successful and strong, which makes Montgomery County a strong and vibrant county, and a beautiful place to work, live, and play. Thank you all for all you do for our students and our community. Before I pass it on to our great leader, I want to thank and give homage in this moment to someone who had changed my life, Chuck Williams, my fourth grade math teacher at Oakview Elementary, who was the only black male teacher I would ever have in my whole career all the way through law school. He changed my life in a 9-month period in 1989, and I'm standing here today because of the impact that he had. That's what teachers can do in the lives of their children. That's what you do. That's what these champions, who are all champions and so many more that won't receive an award today, but that's what you do. And thank you for doing it. I now have the privilege to introduce the leader of this incredible school system. Please join me in welcoming my friend and the awesome superintendent, Monifa McKnight, Dr. Monifa McKnight.
So good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I am just thrilled, as this is one of my favorite events. I just love this event. I love it because it celebrates education and it honors teachers, our staff, and our school communities. Tonight, our educators are placed high up on a pedestal where you all belong and deserve to be. Our educators and staff are so many things to our students, to include mentor, role model, content expert, caregiver, motivator, coach, a trusted adult, and of course, a teacher. I love tonight's theme of inspiring excellence. We can all inspire excellence. You can, I can, our leaders can, and of course, our amazing teachers and staff can and do. Just think about the many people in your life who have inspired you to be the best you can be, to be excellent, to try harder, to be positive, to focus, to reach for the stars, and to seize the day. I want to thank all those people in my life and all the MCPS staff who do this challenging work on a daily basis and do it with love, passion, intelligence, and care. You all inspire me, and we all inspire one another, whether you are a teacher, a student, a staff member, a parent, or a community stakeholder. Let's keep that spirit of inspiration and positivity going strong. And congratulations once again to all of the awardees that we are honoring tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. So thank you so much, and I do look forward to us enjoying the rest of the evening. Thank you.
And now to present this year's awards, let's give a big MCPS welcome to tonight's host, award-winning journalist and NBC News 4 Today co-anchor, Jumi Olabanji.
Well, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. You all look fantastic, and it is my pleasure to host the 21st Annual Champions for Children Award celebration. And of course, this year we are back in person. I think we can cheer for that. Come on. Yes. I know my colleague Anyang is used to being here every year. I know she wishes she could be here, so I'm going to do my best filling in for her this evening. But this is a wonderful event that honors outstanding educators, volunteers, and community partners. All of tonight's honorees inspire excellence, and they are all truly champions for children. The hard work and commitment of teachers, supporting services staff, coaches, administrators is really invaluable to students and also families in Montgomery County. It's really those great people that make MCPS great. I want to thank the thousands of teachers and staff who make the MCPS educational experience so rich and so nurturing. To our volunteers, our partners, and the entire MCPS team, thank you for your dedication and for inspiring excellence each and every day. Let's give them all a round of applause. All right, so you know why we're here this evening. We are celebrating so many wonderful individuals, and right now I am thrilled to honor the 3 incredible teachers who are vying for the Teacher of the Year title. I think it's a little obvious, you can see it behind me, but I'm gonna name them anyways. These 3 teachers not only deliver innovative instruction, but they meet their students exactly where they are by offering what they need to learn and grow socially, emotionally, and also intellectually, and we cannot thank them enough. So without further ado, I'm delighted to introduce the 3 finalists for 2023-2024 MCPS Teacher of the Year Award. They are Megan Anderson, a 5th grade teacher at Chevy Chase Elementary School, Anju April Moon, a 6th grade teacher at Ridgeview Middle School, and Shannon McKenzie, a child development teacher at Clarksburg High School. Let's learn more about these phenomenal educators as we watch this video.
Who has an idea that they'd like to share with the rest of our scientific thinkers?
Teaching is kind of like gardening. You have to cultivate these kids and allow them to grow and blossom from where they are at the beginning of the year. And just seeing that growth brings you so much joy on a daily basis.
Miss Anderson shows how she values her students because she makes sure all of us get a good education, but make sure we also have fun at the same time.
When we do assignments, she always finds a way to make it interesting.
So we know how big the Earth is. What does that tell us about the sun?
She makes fun out of everything.
It's humongous! Are you gonna make sure that you explain this piece of evidence?
When she helps me, I feel comfortable because she's like there for me.
She notices things just by facial expression. She listens, and she always makes sure that she understands you.
If you know your kids and you know the way they learn best, you're able to kind of set those expectations together with them.
She makes you want to work hard. She will motivate you to do things. She helps us to feel smart, even if we're down on ourselves because we didn't get as high as a score as we wanted. She always tells us, you did really well.
One of the things, I try to instill in my students, you should always just be kind and lead with kindness. And I think teachers should be modeling that and showing their kids how important that is.
This heading is called A New Sort of Storytelling. My focus on relationships with my students, it really is important because I feel like I reach my students in that way.
She's very passionate about what she teaches. You can see it in her face, in her eyes. She really enjoys teaching English as a subject.
So I want to go through and I want to look for that sentence.
She turns learning into something better than learning. She makes it funner.
She's always excited about what we're doing, and we're always excited about what we're doing.
Cecilia, help us out. I am never ashamed of making mistakes in front of my students.
She makes us realize that it's just a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes.
Because I'm human, all right? The jokes come out when I make a mistake. The jokes come out when they make a mistake. And then, we just all end up laughing together. No, not Neil Armstrong.
She's funny.
I dare you to say it 10 times fast.
She's sweet.
No, don't do it for real.
She's nice. She's energetic.
She makes me feel safe in this class, in the environment.
Miss Moon, she will be there when you need help. She'll notice when you need help. I'm not the best at reading responses, but she's really good at teaching.
Okay, when World War II broke out.
Miss Moon is such a kind teacher. She's probably the kindest teacher I've ever had.
It goes back to remembering that our students are developing people. They are people before they're students.
All right, it looks like it's a good line. Go ahead and follow Teacher Carissa.
Miss McKenzie is a great teacher because she puts her entire heart into teaching and she gets us ready for real life.
I actually truly believe that I see high school students turning into educators right before my very eyes.
At first, I wasn't sure I wanted to be a teacher until I stepped into her classroom.
She's really passionate about her job. She's not just a great teacher. She's also a great person inside too. She really cares about her students and her job and the preschoolers too. She cares about all of us.
Look, you made a 4. She instills that passion in her students by showing how much she enjoys what she does and being a great example of what a good teacher looks like.
Good job, give me 5, you're so smart. That is the key to this, is I model what I want to see in them when they're teaching the preschoolers, but also I'm modeling what kind of impact a teacher can have on their lives. I think they're pretty engaged. You do have to watch those behaviors, I think. So I do treat them like, little colleagues and really treating them like how teachers, should be treated and recognizing that they have a hard job.
Letter sounds is an issue. He can say, I knew that because what Miss McKenzie had told me and taught me already that I wanted to do that as well and put as much passion as she puts in. And I wanted to do that to help kids grow like she does.
As you all just saw, that brilliant video captures the essence of why these 3 teachers are nominated for this prestigious award. Please join me in giving all 3 finalists a round of applause as they join us on stage right now to accept their finalist awards. Come on up, Megan, April, and Shannon. Yes, don't be shy. Come on up, finalists. Yes, come on up. Come on up. Each of our 3 finalists is receiving a prize from the MCPS Educational Foundation and a proclamation from the county executive. Assisting with the presentation of the awards now and throughout the evening are the President of the Board of Education, Carla Silvestri, and MCPS Superintendent Dr. McKnight. Another round of applause for our educators. Now, just to keep the suspense going strong this evening, the winner of MCPS Teacher of the Year will not be revealed until the end of tonight's program. Hey, I didn't make the rules. So hold on to your seats. In the meantime, though, we have a few other amazing and outstanding individuals to honor. Right now, I am pleased to present the Champions for Children Supporting Services Employee of the Year Award, an annual award given by SEIU Local 500. This year's winner works as a Supply Services Coordinator for the MCPS Supply and Property Management Unit in the Department of Materials Management. He is responsible for coordinating and delivering all sorts of furniture to schools and offices, and he works directly with his clients to provide effective solutions and superior customer service. He is known for his patience, flexibility, calm demeanor, and his get-it-done attitude. Please join me with a huge round of applause for this year's Supporting Services Employee of the Year Award winner, Kimani Gray. Now, Kimani is originally from Jamaica. He says he loves his job because he enjoys putting a smile on his customers' faces and making their day. Well, Kimani, we hope that we are making your day with this great honor. Thank you for your outstanding work ethic. Congratulations. Congratulations. Our next award is the MCPS Rising Star Teacher of the Year Award, which recognizes excellence in an educator with fewer than 5 years of teaching. This year's recipient exudes great enthusiasm and passion as she teaches her fourth graders. Just a few short months into her teaching career, the pandemic hit. And not only did she successfully shift to virtual learning, but she was instrumental in providing educational and social emotional support as we transitioned back into in-person learning. One parent shared this in a letter. Our son not only felt safe with Miss Hammersley, but also found joy in school again because of the environment she created for him and other students in the class. This teacher believes that students learn best when they are engaged, valued, and challenged, and she inspires students to take a deep dive into reading with innovative approaches. Please help me with honoring and applauding this year's MCPS Rising Star Teacher of the Year from Chevy Chase Elementary School, Amanda Hammersley. Get up here and receive your award. Now, as Amanda makes her way up here to the stage, we want to let you know that her principal, Jody Smith, states that we have had teachers who are dedicated and make a real impact on children's lives, and we adore them. But Miss Hammersley is one of those things and more. She's in a category all on her own and certainly is a rising star. Congratulations. Well, our next award is named for Dr. Edward Shirley, an exceptional and long-serving MCPS principal and leader. The Dr. Edward Shirley Award for Excellence in Educational Administration and Supervision is a prestigious honor given by the Montgomery County Association of Administrators and Principals. This award recognizes an MCPS administrator, principal, director, or supervisor who exemplifies outstanding leadership skills. This year, the Dr. Edward Shirley Award goes to an assistant principal who started her educational career as a special education teacher. One of her recent students states in a letter, "She takes the time to listen to us, wipe our tears, give us high fives, and ensure that we are safe and loved each day." And retired Associate Superintendent Carol Goodman writes, "To know Beth is to experience an exuberance that is unsurpassed." Let's give it up for Beth F. Thomas, Assistant Principal at Halliwells Middle School, the winner of this year's Dr. Edward Shirley Award. Come up here and receive your award. Beth is known for her passion for all of her students, as well as her high energy and commitment to ensure that each student receives instructional and social emotional support that elevates their strengths. She tirelessly works for students, families, staff, and administrators to keep students in the forefront of decision making. Congratulations. Our next award this evening is for the R.A.I.S.E Champions of the Year, which acknowledges excellence by an MCPS staffer in one of the district's many athletic programs. This is the inaugural year for this award. R.A.I.S.E stands for Respect and Sportsmanship, Academic Excellence, Integrity and Character, Spirited and Safe Competition, and Equity and Access. The recipient of this year's R.A.I.S.E Award is a phenomenal physical education teacher and coach at Clarksburg High School. She has played and coached basketball, softball, soccer, and field hockey, and is approaching her 40th year as an MCPS coach. That is a lot of coaching, sure is. Her principal, Ed Owosu, says she leads with honor and dignity, ensuring she is representative of the best in all of us. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the winner of this year's R.A.I.S.E Champion of the Year Award, Cecilia Natoli. Now, Cecilia is also known by Sissy, as I hear, and she's receiving the first ever R.A.I.S.E Champion of the Year Award. Assisting in the presentation of this award is MCPS Director of Athletics, Dr. Jeff Sullivan. Sissy, thank you for everything you do for students. Let's give it up for Coach once again. Just excellent. Well, I'm now pleased to welcome back to the microphone the Superintendent of MCPS, Dr. McKnight, who will present a very special award.
All right, are you enjoying yourselves? Great, so much to celebrate. So, as you have heard, tonight's theme is Inspiring Excellence. I'd now like to honor an individual who does just that, inspires excellence in all her endeavors. The person I am about to introduce is this year's recipient of the Superintendent's Community Champion for Children Award. This year's winner, chosen by me with the help of my colleagues, wears many hats. She's a mother, a grandmother, a PTA member, an idea generator, a mental health advocate, a doer, a shaker, a leader. She is the Vice President of the Advocacy for the Montgomery County Council of PTAs and co-founder of Montgomery Goes Purple, a coalition of organizations to prevent substance use injuries and death. She describes herself as an accountant by trade and an advocate by necessity. She is tireless in her quest to make this community a better place. It is truly my honor to present this year's Superintendent's Community Champion for Children Award to Laura Mitchell. So as Laura is walking, I want to continue to talk about her. Laura has been known to say, whatever we can do for one child helps every child. And that is some sage wisdom, and also so true. Laura, congratulations to you, and thank you so much for everything that you do for the school system. Let's give Laura another big round of applause.
Congratulations. You know, I don't know about you, but I really love learning about and meeting all these exceptional educators and people we are honoring this evening. Their work inspires me, and I know it fills so many of us with hope and gratitude. Now, before we move on to the Teacher of the Year announcement, we do want to present you with another musical treat. Please welcome back to the stage the singing colonels from Magruder High School under the direction of Peter Schmidt. The students will be performing Teach Your Children, a legendary folk rock song by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young.
And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Thank you to the students for that incredible and beautiful performance.
we know this song really resonates with the importance of what we all value as members of this great community, teaching our children well. I would also like to point out that these talented singers from Magruder High School are not the only students that we have here this evening involved with tonight's festivities. Student musicians provided entertainment before the ceremony. Students in the Career Pathways program provided the delicious hors d'oeuvres and beautiful floral arrangements. And others served as student ambassadors as well. So we want to thank them for their hard work this evening. Now, from their experiences this evening, as well as the many opportunities provided throughout the school year, MCPS students are not only learning, but they are thriving by doing, serving, and also exploring their futures. And so we want to thank all the students and staff who really made tonight so magical. Now, while tonight's celebration highlights the 3 teachers who are up for Teacher of the Year, we want to take the time to thank the more than 25,000 MCPS staff members who help our children reach their highest potential every single day. You really are the heart and the soul of education. A big round of applause to all of you. Okay, now for the moment we've been waiting for, the announcement of the 2023-24 MCPS Teacher of the Year. Once again, the 3 Teacher of the Year finalists are Megan Anderson, a 5th grade teacher at Chevy Chase Elementary School, Anju April Moon, a 6th grade English teacher at Ridgeview Middle School, and Shannon McKenzie, a child development teacher at Clarksburg High School. Now, the Teacher of the Year winner will not only serve as a role model to teachers countywide, but also will compete for the Maryland State Teacher of the Year. The winner will also receive an additional check from the MCPS Educational Foundation and a 1-year auto lease from the Fitzgerald Auto Mall. That's pretty awesome, right? Yeah. And just in case you are curious and, investigative and you want to know how this application process works, so beginning last winter, schools, principals, teachers, students, and also parents put together packets of information and their letters to nominate their Teacher of the Year candidates. The school system's Office of Human Resources and Development then reviewed the numerous applications and narrowed down the field to these 3 very impressive finalists, which we're celebrating tonight. From there, a panel conducted interviews with each of the 3 finalists before casting their vote for tonight's winner. And to open the sealed envelope and announce the MCPS Teacher of the Year, I want to welcome someone who knows exactly how the finalists are feeling right now. Last year's Teacher of the Year winner, Jonathan Dunn. Now, for those of you who might not know, Mr. Dunn is a choral educator, resource teacher, and restorative justice coach at Sherwood High School, and he's going to come up right now.
Thank you. It is an honor for me to announce this year's winner. It has also been an honor to serve as the 2022-23 MCPS Teacher of the Year. During my year as the MCPS Teacher of the Year, I've had the pleasure of not only representing the great district, its leaders, teachers, students, and families, I've also been blessed with countless opportunities to carry a message to schools, to businesses, and communities across our beloved state, speaking directly to the importance of an arts education and the need to secure its place in the life and learning of our nation's young people. Thank you. In my humble opinion, every child needs to be given an opportunity to explore and figure out what exactly in this life appeals to them, and to realize the creative passions that burn within to make those dreams a reality. As I shared last year, for me, growing up as a child, I encountered learning environments and/or experiences that made me question my abilities, my intelligence, and even my view of self. In spite of my parents who daily loved on me, I spent far more hours in environments that spoke the opposite of what they poured into me. Classrooms were not joyous places or filled with enjoyable experiences. I struggled mightily within them, and I learned to hate school. But it was the piano and a beloved piano teacher in Mrs. Edith Pfister who made music come alive for me. She sparked an interest and affirmed there was something of value in me. She saw and validated me, and as a result of those experiences, I firmly believe that just as I was reached by her and saved by the music, we too owe it to the young people of today to help them find their way. to compose, to sing, to dance, to play an instrument, to draw, to paint, to photograph. These are moments of triumphant release and self-expression, thus enabling students to express themselves beyond the traditional academic classroom, to access aspects of their person in authentic, meaningful ways, creating endless opportunities to live life while enjoying the beauties found within it and them. As I reflect on the past year and the honor of being Montgomery County's 2022-23 Teacher of the Year, I'm grateful for every educator on my life journey who spoke life into me. And as a result of their efforts, I've committed myself to being that same example for my students. My whole mission as an educator is to ensure no child ever had to endure or experience what I lived through in the classroom. Celebrating diversity, strengthening community, engaging with each other through music as a vehicle has been my joy, and I thank MCPS for taking a chance on me back in 1999. This system has given me the opportunity to grow my skills and hone my craft. It has supported me throughout my professional and academic journeys through the countless professional development opportunities and its partnership with Hood College via the MCPS cohort. Since receiving this treasured Teacher of the Year honor, I graduated from Hood College last year with my master's in educational leadership. This has been a wonderful year, filled with celebrations and triumphs. Thank you. I am forever grateful, and I am indebted to MCPS for all that you've done for me. Thank you. To my family who joins me here tonight, I would like to recognize my beautiful wife, Stacy. Stacy, could you please stand, please? Jocelyn, Israel, please stand. I want to thank my beautiful wife for enabling me to be the music teacher Sherwood High School requires and the schools on my journey through and across MCPS that required the same. She held down everything at home while I've either attended, prepped, and/or performed at various school and community events and more. A gifted educator in her own right, I owe her the world and celebrate her for being the God-given help He alone gave me in her. Thank you, Stacy, for loving me and enduring life with me. To my children, Israel and Jocelyn, Isaiah and Jalen, thank you for being the best family I could ever ask for. Daddy loves you very much, and it truly means the world having you here and in my life. To my mom and dad, my sister, thank you for your prayers and your encouragement throughout all the days of this journey. To our beloved Superintendent Dr. McKnight, MCPS Board President Carlos Silvestri, Board of Education members, my principal, Mr. Tim Britton, and the entire Sherwood community, thank you for welcoming me into your family and loving me all these years. I'm beyond blessed to have crossed your path, but before I go, I ask that you grant me this one opportunity to leave you with a song that reflects something that I've lived my entire life. The song simply says, if I can help somebody as they travel along, if I can help somebody with a word or song, if I can help somebody from doing wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. No, my living shall not be in vain. No, my living shall not be in vain. If I can help somebody as they travel on, then my living shall not, oh, my living shall not, no, my living shall not be in vain. I thank you for allowing me that moment my ceremony was online. And now, for the big moment we've all been waiting for, inside this glittery red envelope is the name of this year's winner. May I have a drum roll, please? Oh my goodness, it's harder than the Grammys. The 2023 MCPS Teacher of the Year is Shannon McKenzie. 2023-24 MCPS Teacher of the Year.
Thank you. How am I supposed to follow that? I will not be singing. And you are welcome. I don't even know where to begin. Thank you. I don't want to try. First, this is a huge shock. This is not what I expected. I want to thank Clarksburg High School for nominating me, and thank you to MCPS for choosing me. I also want to thank and salute my fellow finalists for their leadership and service. I'm shaking. This award really belongs to the students and families I have served in public education, the administrators and supervisors that have allowed me to flourish under their leadership, my super supportive husband for being my rock. He is quite well known for helping me bring crazy ideas to life. From building a donut ring toss to spreading wood chips on the weekend, he is my partner in this journey. Love you, Den. Belongs to my 3 amazing daughters who have had less of me on the hard days and supported me in every way. There's no bond stronger than mother and daughter. If you only knew how thankful I am to be your mom. Every day since each of you was born, there have been questions at heart whether I was any good at being a mom. Thank you for being living and breathing proof that I did something right. Love you. To my entire family, thank you for always being on my side. Having you as my family means so much to me. The educators, paraprofessionals, administrative support staff, and all the building service staff that have helped me build a community that provides the environment and possibilities for students to succeed. This is also for them. Thank you. So I'm the child development teacher, Coyote Pups preschool coordinator, educational intern coordinator, and Educators Rising teacher leader sponsor at CHS. My goal when taking this job was to work on a more macro level to support the field of education by inspiring young people to become amazing teachers. This has been a passion for years. I've mentored, taught courses, and developed professional development, all to improve the effectiveness of teachers and inspire growth and better practices. But this was targeted to those who have already chosen a career in education. I want more for our students. Our students deserve teachers that look like them, that choose education for the right reasons, and are inspired by others by other amazing educators, exactly the kind of teacher they deserve and that I want them to be one day. While I hope that everyone who takes my class will choose to be an educator, I do not gauge my success by how many of the students enter college with a declared major of education. I'll let my students tell you how I judge my success. These comments are directly from a survey I give my students at the end of each marking period. When asked to respond, this is something I like about the class. This is what a few of them said. The environment. I feel safe and productive in this class. The environment of the class makes me feel comfortable and safe and not judged. I like how everyone in this class is nice to one another, even if you don't know them. I like how community-based this class is and how it's really easy to get to know the other students. The family-type atmosphere. I like it that it feels like the safest place in the whole school. When I think about those high school students that wrote those statements, I think about how they're the real teachers of the year, and hopefully they'll be up here one day. Not because they're working so hard with preschoolers to create developmentally appropriate lessons, guide behaviors, and prepare them for kindergarten, but because they bring leadership, commitment, and positive energy to our classroom. And I just provide a safe place for them to thrive. In closing, I just want to emphasize that we need to make teaching a desirable career choice for young people. We need to call attention to the need for more educator diversity. We need to secure pipelines, resources, and training that increase the presence of gender, race, and ethnically diverse educators in our schools. To all my current educator colleagues, I want to emphasize that it's critical that as a collective community of educators, we need to be the teacher that the student needs us to be. That may require some growth and learning on our part as the incoming students change with the times, which means that we cannot rest on our tried and true strategies. We need to keep up and keep adjusting. Finally, I want to thank MCPS for celebrating all of these amazing champions of children. It humbles me to be recognized among such distinguished colleagues. I am truly honored to represent MCPS as Teacher of the Year. Thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you again for sharing those wonderful comments and receiving this honor as well. Please join me in one final round of applause for tonight's Teacher of the Year winner, the finalists, and all of tonight's awardees. We know their dedication, knowledge, and talents inspire excellence in our students each and every day. And I want to thank all of you for joining us this evening to honor these incredible educators and leaders. Have a wonderful evening.